Hi Cancer, welcome to your January general love reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Cancer. This is a general reading, so please keep that in mind. To only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't for someone else who needs to hear this message. Hi, cross watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in a Cancer. Who wouldn't be? I like to remind Cancer and cross watchers that energy is fluid. And this simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You're more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. All right, Cancer, let's go ahead and get your reading started. First, I'm going to use my sound bowl here to clear, set the energy, do a little mini meditation with you guys. But if you just want to jump right on into the card pull, go ahead and check the pinned comment below with all the timestamps. All right, those of you that are with me now, I'm just going to ask you guys to take a deep breath in with me. And as you take that breath in, as I ring the sound bowl, I just want you to open up your energy. If there's any questions that you have, bring them forward. If there's a certain someone on your mind, open that energy up. Or even if you're single and you're just curious of what's to happen, I just want access to your energy so I can tune in and give you the messages you need to hear. So let's go ahead and take that deep breath in. And tune into the energy of Cancer. Interesting, Cancer, for you, the moment I rang the bowl, all I heard was they always keep the fan on. I'm like, oh, okay. So I don't know if that's you, Cancer, or someone that is connected to your energy romantically, but it's like, I don't know, that could be quite literally about just confirmation who I'm talking to, the person that keeps the fan on all night in the bedroom type of thing. But I also kind of just feel there's something like that's been repeating too much, that has been circulating too much. I wonder if this is a certain person that I feel like you've been in this cycle with for some time, that something needs to change in it. And I think a lot of you guys are starting to understand that. I'm seeing the letter C, as in Caitlin, as in Chris, first, middle, last initial may mean something to someone. And then I saw like a hook. And then I heard they're hooked. I'm like, interesting. But then that hook turned into like a Christmas ornament hook. So I wonder if there is something that's happened around the holidays, around particularly Christmas for some of you guys, that this is in regards to this person, about what's been circulating or happening over and over again with this person. But when I heard they're hooked, I wonder if someone is seeing how deeply involved they are to someone. And are there going to be some choices made into that realization here? Are you hooked on them, Cancer? Are they hooked on you? Or are you hooked on each other and don't know what the heck to do with it? Let's see what January has to say for you guys in love and romance. So with this reading, I am tuning into an energy that's in or around your psychic field of someone that has romantic feelings or intentions towards you right now in this moment, whether you are single or taken, whether you are together or in separation right now. Let's see whose energy wants to come forward for your reading in January and why they're coming forward here. Tell me about the energy surrounding Cancer. Ooh, we have chemistry here. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. That's that hooking I kind of saw in the meditation, right, Cancer? Yeah, it's undeniable that you both have had a strong pull, a strong connection, a strong, I don't know, they just can't stay away from you and you can't really stay away from them, Cancer. That's something that always brings you guys together, or at least even if you are in separation with this person, let's just say since December, since Christmas time, very specifically for some of you guys, you still always think about each other. Energetically, you guys are so intertwined that the presence of one another is always there. And I feel that energy building up again between the two of you. The desire for you, Cancer, is growing stronger and stronger. And for those of you that are still in this connection, still talking, still dating, still in a relationship perhaps with this person, they know that even if there has been any sort of annoyances going on, a little bit of disturbances going on, they got you, Cancer. They already have you in their grasp and they're not going to let you go. I do feel they recognize there's something about you that they haven't had with anyone else. So they're not going to just let this go away or throw away. Maybe if there's even change that has to be made, I think they're willing to do it now, realizing the depth of how much they care for you and how much they want this to work out with you. Interesting. Tell me more about this energy. What does this person want to say to Cancer that they haven't told Cancer? Ooh, what flipped over? Okay, this is not surprising. We have baggage. I'm sweeping away toxicity to make room for what's truly important. I'm telling you guys here. So I wonder if with baggage, this is someone that could live in a long distance from you. But I feel more for some, it's like a few-hour drive perhaps, so you really kind of have to see each other on the weekends. But if it's not so literal like that, yeah, that's the cycling, that's the repetition. There's something that they keep doing, Cancer, that you're just kind of over and done with. And if they can't break it in January, I do feel you're going to take the steps to walk away from this. Or maybe that's already started in December and they're really starting to see the impact of you not being there anymore. And that has inspired them to want to change, to want to be better. And I even feel like this energy of someone starting to go to therapy and starting to really kind of get down to the essence of why certain baggage is there, how it shows up in someone's life. Like maybe even someone could be a therapist or a life coach as a general profession there. But yeah, I think they're doing this for you, Cancer. I just want to say that. And even if it's something you're seeing or even something behind the scenes, they're really working through a lot, especially to release and let go of. Tell me more about this energy surrounding Cancer. Ooh, gold. I love that. Attract abundance here in number 21. There's an empowerment, a drive, a motivation to, I'm hearing get you back, but it may not even be like that. It could definitely be for some of you where, you know, things ended last month or within the last few months. But I feel for most of you, it's like, I want this to work with Cancer. Cancer has been what I've been looking for in my life. And that's why I'm not going to let this fall apart. I want to attract success with Cancer. I want to be with Cancer and no one else because I'm the happiest with Cancer. That's really, I mean, something that I feel maybe they didn't fully come into recognition before until this happened. Someone could also wear a gold watch, I'm seeing very particularly. Okay. So tell me more about this energy. How does this person feel about Cancer? What do they think of Cancer? What do they like about Cancer? What do they not like about Cancer? What do they like about the connection they have with Cancer? And what do they not like about it? And what are their highest hopes and deepest fears in regards to this connection with you? What are they really hoping is going to happen and unfold? And what are they afraid of? Yeah, wow. This is something that has, I mean, with the Six of Cups, you guys have known each other for quite some time. Whether it's the last few years, whether it's even since like you guys were growing up type of vibe, you come from the same town, the same state. You know, you've been knowing each other for quite a bit. And you've been having this strong chemistry ever since. Yeah. Some of you, I'm definitely feeling very strong Leo energy. So you could be dealing with a Leo, or you could have strong Leo in your chart. Yeah, beautiful. Okay. Whoa. Okay. So bottom of the deck, we have the Prince of Cups. A lot of fire, a lot of water here. And maybe you guys are kind of like the opposites in that way, right? Like one's more extroverted, one's more introverted, one's more fiery, one's more watery for sure. And it's like, somehow it works though. Like, although people see you guys are so different from one another, there's something that you guys balance each other out for. And people think of you guys as being like the ideal match, or like seeing you guys together, even if they don't know everything that goes on behind the scenes. They're like, wow, that's something that they're so different, but they work somehow. People have noticed that for sure. But I feel with this Prince of Cups here, yeah, there's been something emotionally that I feel, Cancer, you've been starting to kind of detach from, have been moving on to like taking care of yourself, maybe kind of putting boundaries in. And by doing that, it's really made them long for you. It's really made them miss you. And even in general, like I said, if you guys are just going through a bumpy stage, even though you're together, it's like, I want what we had and what is important to be the main motivation behind me working on this, fixing myself. Like, they have deep care for you, Cancer. And I can say with confirmation, this person is in love with you. And the love that they have for you is their motivating driving force into working on themselves. And, you know, I don't feel like this is anyone that's narcissistic or evil or bad intentioned. If that's your story, you may want to check out another reading. But I just feel like this person, especially with the Six of Cups, could have had a very difficult past growing up. And I'm not throwing excuses, but there are certain things that were programmed from such a difficult upbringing, from such a difficult time, that it's hard for us to just completely turn off that switch and to let go completely. But for you, Cancer, they feel more driven in wanting to do it than they have before. And I don't know if, again, you guys have been a little bit rocky or even silent with each other, but with this Prince of Cups, I feel as if they think that there could be potential of you being with someone else, that's the thing that could drive them the most crazy. I gotta say, they feel very protective of you, Cancer. They feel very, they definitely look at you as that's mine. And not in a creepy, possessive way, although I could see why it came off like that at first, but more so like, that's my person. That's the one I'm going to be with, and everyone else needs to know that. I wonder if very even recently they sent you an apology, Cancer, like an I'm sorry text, and some of you are kind of like wondering if you should be as open to it, especially if it comes from a place that keeps cycling. I definitely think when they sent that text message, they really did mean it. I want to verify that for you. Someone could even have a mustache or a goatee or beard. Let's get into it. How they feel about you, Cancer, is the Sun, okay? So the happiest card in the deck, Leo energy. They feel, I mean, just even when people ask about you, there's something like they automatically start smiling, right? Like there's already this warm feeling that comes in their heart space when thinking about you. I do feel that they really love your smile. They've always told you that. They love making you laugh. Some of you could be the parent to their child, and they'll always have love and respect for you, even if things don't work out. But for how amazing you are for their kids is always something that they will give you credit for. But overall, I think they feel ultimately with the gold, with the chemistry here, Cancer is my person. There's no doubt in my mind that I am meant to be with Cancer, that this is what's going to make me happiest. This is what's going to lead to my ultimate success. This is what I want to pursue, and I know it's for me. They're completely aware of that now. I don't know why I have to say now, but maybe some of you guys were questioning it based off of the repetition of certain patterns that they had or certain behaviors. But without a doubt, Cancer, this person views you, I want to say, as the love. of their life. I'm even hearing for some of you guys their first love. So again, if there's that connection from the past, they still think of you as that first love. But what they think of you right now or think about this connection is the High Priestess. Pisces energy, Cancer energy for me as a reader. Yeah, you've been silent. You've been pulling away, or you have at least just been giving yourself a little bit of a break. But they're still psychically, telepathically connected to you. They can't stop thinking about you. They can't stop wondering what you're up to, what you're doing, how you've been, if you're okay. I mean, the telepathic psychic connection is so strong. And I feel with this High Priestess energy, they know you're intuitive. They know even some of you are psychic or spiritually gifted. And it's something that even if you are being silent, they think you still feel the chemistry between the two of you. Even if you have been upset, even if you have been annoyed with them, there's still that undeniable spiritual connection that you'll always share. And even if you think Cancer for a moment that because they haven't reached out, or for some of you that you haven't heard from them since, whenever you stopped talking, that they don't care, absolutely not. I just think with this High Priestess here, if they have been giving you space, like they didn't want to come back into your life until they have grown, until they have matured, and until you could really feel that and sense that. But they know you know them like the back of your hand. They know that you know them at the depth and the core of their soul. And that's part of the bond that you guys will always have with one another. I'm hearing for some of you guys, you've done a reading on them or for them before. And that's just confirmation about who I'm talking about, whether that's a tarot reading or a psychic reading or whatever, right? What they like the most about you is the Six of Cups. Scorpio energy. Some of you could have Scorpio rising, Scorpio moon. But yeah, Cancer, they just have so many good memories of you. They look back on how much you guys have been through with one another. How, there have been times in each other's lives that you guys have gone through the best and gone through the worst. And still, like, you were there for each other as somewhere made it back way to one another. And again, like some of you, they like the fact that, you are the parent to their child because you're an amazing parent. You take care of them and you're good to them. But with this Six of Cups, ultimately, they love that they have a past with you that when they look back, they feel like it's pretty amazing. Now, that's just their perspective. But I'm just saying, with Six of Cups energy too, you may look a lot younger than you really are. People get surprised to hearing your age or something like that. And I'm hearing like baby face almost, maybe that they used to call you or say about you. But ultimately for most of you, yeah, they like the fact that they built something with you, that they've shared a bond with you that has gone for so long. But what they don't like about you is the Fool card. Aries energy, Aquarius energy. Now, Cancer, I wonder if you're in the scenario where things ended, they may be hearing about or seeing on your social media you doing your own thing. Like I'm hearing that song Nice for What by Drake. I don't know, but like kind of like going from that breakup to the single life. You've been going out a lot more. You may have been partying. You may be hanging out with friends, and they worry about your well-being, or maybe they worry about if it's like coping with any hurt that they may have caused you. They think you may be doing too much right now. And if that's not so much the case, I feel Cancer with this Fool card energy. Again, not everyone's perspectives of us are true. I want to add that disclaimer, but they may kind of think that there are times when you guys are going through your hardest times and you're off You just don't want to think about it. You don't want to hear it. And you go and travel, or you find ways to kind of get over it. And in some ways they could be impulsive. They can be out of the blue. And that's something they sometimes worry about when it comes to you. But others of you, I kind of say with this Fool card, again, not every message is for you, but you may be a little bit of a tease, Cancer. They may have taken some of your jokes a little bit to heart, in that you're being, you know, you've like roasted them a few times, but not in a time where they think it's funny, but in a time where it's kind of like, damn, you really are coming for me. Where you kind of may have thought it was just all jokes. What they like the most about this connection is the Prince of Wands. Sagittarius energy. I feel like both of you like to go out, like to travel, like to go to museums, like to go to, you know, different landmarks, different countries, and you guys are always busy. You are always doing something to keep your life exciting, to keep your life, you know, spiced up with a new variety of things. And they find being around you to be very exciting, very passionate. You could be someone that's a fast driver. I'm definitely feeling someone, whether this is you or the other person, a little bit of road rage, perhaps. That happens, but they find it to be a little cute, a little funny. Also someone that loves to cook and eat spicy food. I'm feeling very much so. And I'm even hearing Cajun food for very specifically for a few of you. But yeah, I think that overall with this Knight of Wands energy, there's excitement here. When they're with you, they get really excited to get dressed up, to take you out on that date. Others of you, I gotta say, with like, if this is something that has been going on for a long time, they like the fact that maybe even if it's an on and off situation, it could be off for some time, but when you guys are back on, it's as if like nothing changed between the two of you. You guys are the exact same. You still love doing the same things. The sex is still bomb. All that, right? But what they don't like about this connection, Nine of Wands in reverse, Sagittarius energy. You know, honestly, Cancer, I feel like they are thinking or afraid of the fact that you may have just given up. Nine of Wands is very much like, all right, this is the last, you know, I got to push through. I got to do this. I need to toughen up. I need to, you know, bounce back. Nine of Wands is like, forget it. And they're afraid you're at that point right now. And that's something that they can't bounce back from. I gotta say, for those of you where you're doing your single life type of thing, they may think you're showing too much on social media. And I don't know if that's with clothes. I don't know if that's like, I don't know, things you're saying or exposing online through your stories or something like that. But they think you're showing too much. I'm getting very specifically here. Interesting. But most of you, yeah, I just feel like they think from, you know, you not reaching out up until now where you usually would, or that you haven't tried to make the initiative, or you haven't replied to their texts or messages. Like, they think you're just kind of not even trying anymore. Highest hopes is the Princess of Cups. This is water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Honestly, when I picked this up, I heard I want my Cancer back. And I don't know, even if you guys are in a connection still, it's like back to where things were. But a lot of you, yeah, it's just like, I still feel for Cancer. I still care for Cancer. I do feel like they know or want to give you an apology. And they're hoping that by being open and giving you that apology, you would believe them and you would accept that. But I do kind of feel like they're afraid that there's been too many apologies and what's going to be the difference now. But Cancer, I feel that this person is genuine with wanting to continue something with you, still having very strong feelings towards you. You can take with that what you will, you know your own situation the best, but I'm just the messenger here. Someone could, when I was saying looking much younger, but someone could actually be much younger in this connection, a few years younger with this Page of Cups here. But they're hoping to restart something with you. Emotionally, you've been the only one that has made them feel this way. And someone likes to wear headbands, around the house, or even going out when they work out to the gym and stuff. But the deepest fears, 10 of Cups, that they blew it. Pisces energy. The one person they could have had the 10 of Cups with, everything with, the happiness with, the, future with, is gone. And you don't view them as your 10 of Cups anymore. That's the thing that scares them. And that may be even another layer to that, is that you could possibly have the 10 of Cups with someone else when they know it should be them. That's how they feel. All right, Cancer. To see the likely outcome of the situation, what is likely to happen from now to the end of the month, you need to be aware of, know about. We're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. I'm going to overturn this card here to show you the likely outcome. Just pull some more tarot oracle cards to dive deeper into the situation. So if you still have questions, let's get those answered now. And if you'd like to join me, open up the description box of this video and you will find the link to Vimeo, which will take you to the extended reading. But if this is where I depart, Cancer, I really hope that this reading resonated with you, confirmed so much for you. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Cancer, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Cancer.